Okay, and we're back for the episode of incredibly generic dungeon fantasy. So as I said, I've just started recording, and so we're going to be going pretty much straight into the role playing this time. No need for rules or anything else, just into the fun stuff. So we normally start after you having massively messed up previously and been in an indistinct and not well defined way, but this time we get to start with a very distinct mess up. Someone having decided to wake up the dragon while they're entering its lair, and you're all swept away in a tsunami of treasure, thrown around, bounced against the walls, buried under gold coins, conked in the head by silver candelabras, until finally, in a big tumbling mess and a massive crash, you all end in a cul-de-sac at an unknown amount of distance away from the horde. And you all lie there stunned, as with the last tinkle, clink, 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 tinkle, clink, 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 a final silver dollar rolls down the passageway behind you and comes to a rest against the floor.
I pick it up. This is probably lucky if I stick it in my pocket.
Let's not do that again.
I can't promise anything. So, you're experts. Can you tell us about this beast?
Let me think and see. Is this a beast I might have known with best friend to critter?
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon. For sure.
Okay, so they don't come in any special flavors.
I mean, I guess depending on what spices you add, if you really wanted to go that way, but that's not the way I would go personally.
Yeah, I really like paprika myself when I mix it. Sorry.
No, if this works out, we should connect.
I'm just in the pile, just going I can buy so much fire kindling with this. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm focusing on right now.
And she'll help us with the roasting.
I'm good at that.
Yes. Yes. As you stare and start fantasizing about all of the flames that you could buy, magic flames, red flames, tinder boxes, oil, you notice beneath you that in fact what your hand has rested on an oil lamp.
I guess I pick up the oil lamp and I study it. And because I'm a pyromaniac, I assume I try and light it immediately. Yeah. I guess I light it immediately.
So you pull up and you sniff, and you can smell sounds like there's a little bit of oil left.
I've had some relations with jinns in the past. I suggest maybe you rub it a little first. For good measure.
Well, I think she's really too focused on trying to light it before she rubs it. She's just staring at like with her like anything to get fire. Come on! Ah!
If anything, I admire her dedication to the craft.
Maybe if you rub it with a stick.
Okay, so she immediately looks at it and goes, "That's brilliant!" So I run around and I'm scampering around. And finally, I find 2 sticks, I guess somewhere in this where we're at, and I just start rubbing them on the thing. And I assume, do I need to roll for that, by the way, to light the thing?
I would like you to roll your pyromaniac.
Okay, so roll 4 dice. Gotcha.
I want you to get a 10.
I'm going to look through my pack to see if I have any flint or anything to help her out.
You do. But she's busy.
Okay, so, fair enough.
So it's again where if you how much it all is together.
Yep, you just add it all together.
It's exactly 10.
Nice.
Nice.
So after a great deal of concentration, grunting, massive effort on your part, you stare intently, willing it to catch fire with your eyes alone, until finally there's a tiny little spark, a little puff. A flame catches in the spout of the oil lamp, and you all hear a "Youch! Ow! 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 Ow!"
It's an
from
angry
inside the
lamp.
And can we see inside of it?
Nope. Now we should take the top off.
Easily rub it.
I assume then I'm a little shocked, so I hand over to you, like, here, you, because now I'm a little scared. I like the fire, but I'm like also a little bit, I don't know what that is. Skittishly, like, throw it at you.
Oh, okay, I was gonna rub it right in your hands, but this works. I like blow out a sleeve that caught on fire in the process.
More fire! Arson!
Alright, give it a good, like, Buddha belly rub.
So you guys say, like, yeah, and a bang as the lid of the lamp. So, and by the way, yes, just imagine the genie's lamp, like just straight up picture the genie's lamp from Aladdin. The lid of the lamp starts to buckle and bounce a little bit as something hits it from inside, and you hear a shrill voice screaming, "It's everything's on fire! Why is it on fire? Wah! Ah! Ah!" But no other response to you rubbing it.
I'm trying not to laugh. I just look sorry.
Little creature, you can come out.
Wait, were we sure we want to do that? I mean, it's kind of, we don't know what's in there.
The voice is burning.
Yeah, I've heard voices many times. It doesn't mean that they're nice. They're not going to do anything.
My pants!
Oh, he should not come out right now. He can stay in there.
Yeah, sounds like fire to me. I don't know.
Or new plan, we put out pants fire and wish for more wishes.
Okay.
He might try and kill us for setting it on fire, though.
We didn't do that. It was the dragon.
Dragon, we can pin it up. I like the way you think.
Ah, great minds.
Perfect. Perfect. Diversion.
It rattles again and starts to rock back and forth in your hands. Somebody's throwing themselves up against the walls desperately.
So there's a top on it.
Do you know to defire an unknown creature? This sounds like it might be in your wheelhouse.
Oh god, kind of pyromatic, like reverse pyromania? I don't know.
No, and in fact, there's something I mentioned last game, and I would do again. If you want to act in a way that's utterly against your against one of your cliches, you have set a difficulty. You have to roll under it.
I'm gonna see if I can pull some water from like the cave wall, like if there's any water dripping, using druidic magic. You know, if water is very important to druids.
Okay, and then do what with it?
I'm going to hopefully get enough to start to drown the lamp.
Yeah, like just like stuff it down the opening of the lamp.
Yeah, like let's make a new problem for ourselves.
Yeah. Yep. Roll your druidic magic, practitioner. I think it is a pretty damp cave down here. So roll for that. Yes.
I got a 10.
Okay. So yes, you're able to pull, well, not a huge amount of water, a good handful of water, like if you'd cup them in your palms, out of the, and guide it down the neck of the lamp. And you
I'm
hear
so sorry, Daisy.
you hear a whoosh, some steam comes boiling out the thing, and you're think water, steam, hot, and a dent appears in the cover of the lamp from knocked into from beneath.
Is everyone okay if we just take the top off and see what happens?
I say we do it. Throw a rock at it so it'll just tumble over, and that way we won't get hurt by the steam. It's probably going to come out like a geyser or something.
This seems safe. Maybe.
We have to have something we can put on our hands, perhaps like a glove.
Just wait a second. And Mackie reaches into his bag, and he's essentially going to try to build like one of those little claws with the, where you grab things.
Okay, yep.
You know what I'm
saying?
Go ahead.
Do we need...
No, put one together. I'm going to say that, just to say that you have it there as a scientists. Yeah, that you would have, or I mean, you definitely have tongs or something if you want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Forceps.
Yeah, he's definitely going to click them a few times and then
going to
go in.
So you just have those. That's something you just have as a mad scientist. Every good mad scientist has a pair of really disturbingly long forceps.
This is fair. Hey, who has the longest arm?
That's a good question.
I'm looking at Favilla
it's
and
Favilla
Daisy.
or Daisy. Yeah, it's Favilla or Daisy.
I guess I will bestow upon you my succubus-like arms.
What are succubus long arms?
So yeah,
they're long enough to reach into your dreams and haunt them. But in like a very pleasant way, where you wake up and you're like, "Ooh, who was that?" But also, we won't get into it.
I was just so curious what was
No, keep going. Mackie now has set the tongs down, has a book out, and he's like writing.
It's probably good that you do it, because I'll probably get tranced by the flame before I start taking off.
To be honest, the flames are not something that are unfamiliar to these arms, given, going back home can be a little
starts to come from inside the lamp.
Okay, let's get this creature out of his torturous sauna. Alright, so I guess I'll grab the lamp with my tongs and we're just flipping it over. Or we throw.
I was thinking you just take the lid off with the tongs, but you can do whatever you want.
Oh. This is probably least painful for this poor tortured soul in the lamp. So I grab the tongs and gently lift up the lid.
Immediately, something shoots out of the opening, flying 3 feet into the air, and then hangs there for a moment, legs windmilling, and you see yourself staring at a small wooden doll.
Did you look like this before the fire or after, strange creature?
Blinks, she says, "What? I have always." Oh, the pants. No, these were good 10 minutes ago. He does, in fact, you see he's wearing a set of. You can see char marks on his legs, and he's wearing the remains of what looked like they were once a fancy pair of dress pants, and of course, doll size.
So I guess you're not going to give us wishes.
Wish it. What? Who are you? Where are you? What happened?
We saved you from a dragon.
From the dragon. Oh no! Did the dragon wake up?
Maybe.
Seems that way.
Oh, this is terrible. This is horrible. My collection. Wait, where's my collection?
I take out the coin that I pocketed. These?
What? No, I don't want that junk. Where are they? My
What
shoes.
do you collect?
Where are my shoes?
In the scuffle where we rescued you, we did not see any shoes.
No, you must have seen the shoes. I had them all collected. They're in nice little boxes. I made those boxes, stacked them up nice and high.
Yeah, I've seen
Dozens
shoes
of
in
them.
boxes. I think they're at the exit. I can't remember quite where that is. Can you remember? Show us. You know where the exit is, right? I give the
yeah, of course. You
the
just
group
go
a
right
wink.
past the dragon.
Oh, so easy. Because we can totally tangle with the dragon.
And the dragon is which way?
What are you talking about? It's on the top. It's on the highest pile of treasure. Like, oh, hey, where are we? What happened here? Did we travel through hell?
I wish. No.
Are you sure?
Well, now we're
Because
not.
it got awfully hot, and then it got really wet. I think that was the river Styx. Oh no, am I dead? Have I been burned alive? Is this my eternal torture?
You're asking a lot of questions, and we've got a lot of questions for you first.
Bad cop.
Wait, who are you anyway? What's going on?
We're a very capable group of adventurers. I don't know if you've noticed.
I have the burning sticks behind me, behind my back, and I just go.
Just clearly the most capable group of adventurers. And we have some questions for you. We rescued you from the dragon. Because, we're heroes. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, Why are you wood and why are you in a lamp?
Wait, you rescued me? You're adventurers? I am wood because I am the best. I was made by the best for the princess so many years ago. Oh, she loved me so much. We spent such great times together after the dragon kidnapped her. It was the best days of my life. I thought they would go on forever. And then he came. Yeah, he came. And he stole her away. Ripped her away. Took her from her only friend. And I searched so hard. Though I traveled far and wide, I could never find her again.
So you decided to hold up in a cave and collect shoes?
I decided to stay here, to wait until the dragon kidnapped her, until the dragon found her again. But that lazy bum just sleeps and sleeps and sleeps. And then when he wakes up, what does he do? Does he go get a princess? No. He goes when he gets useless things like this, and he kicks a gold coin. Like all this junk.
Science suspense. Where do the shoes fit into all of this?
This is the real question here.
She loved my shoes. They were the favorite thing. We'd be there for hours. She would take them off, and she would put them on, and then she would take them off, and she put them on, and then we would dance. And then she would get tired, and she'd forget, and she'd leave, and I'd be left alone for a while. But then she would come back, and she would put some on, and she would take them off, and she made little shoes. But that's how I know that they stole away, because she left them all behind, every single one.
Truly, this monster to take her out of this cave with a dragon.
Yes, a villain. I have failed her.
So
I failed
sad.
her.
It
I searched for
reminds
so
me of
long.
one of my closest friends,
We can help you.
Hades. Hades has this beautiful Persephone, and sometimes she goes to the surface and leaves him in hell alone. And I'm with you. I will help you.
That's so sad. How can he? How does he stand it?
Torturing souls, it eases the pain. I can teach you if things don't work out.
Oh, yes, I know. It is. Sometimes it feels like the screams of the bugs are my only companion.
Sometimes they are, my friend.
Well, it sounds like whoever took her, this person. Can you tell me? Do you know what they looked like? Did you see them?
They were big.
Big
were
like
big.
me, big like them, pointing to Favilla and Daisy. Big
Long
like
bigger.
the dragon.
Like a human big, like
Bigger than them. No, not so big as the dragon, but bigger than her.
If I go on to Daisy's shoulders, is that about the right height?
Maybe, yes.
Did they have horns, or maybe a weird face, or maybe they look monstrous, or do they look
it was
Horns.
human?
terrible.
This is profiling.
It was covered with. Her face was covered in fur.
A werewolf?
Or a beard?
Or a beard, yeah.
It was hideous.
I'm going with beard then.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought of werewolf. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to do like detective work here. So I'm thinking this might have been the prince, and it was a very beardy prince of the princess. And there's actually a kingdom not too far from where we left. Could it have been the prince of that kingdom?
There is. Wait, you know where she may be? My princess.
I know in the kingdom I lived in, he was a very beardy prince. He had a lot of hair.
That's him. That must be him. His hair. It was almost as long as my wonderful princess's.
That sounds stunning.
Yeah, really, that's a lot of hair. My God. What's his beauty routine?
How does he take care of it? Because, that's really important. Anyway, back on track.
Wait, how a doll? Have you always been a doll? How does one put someone into a doll form? I'm curious.
I've always been a doll. I've always been her doll. She played with me since she was young. Lavished upon me all of the attentions a doll could ever want, until he came.
He sounds like a nightmare. So when was her birthday? What year was she born?
Oh, I remember this. Yes, she told me because she said that she was born in the year of the seventh swan.
How long ago was that?
It's the one right after the sixth swan.
Oh, I just actually realized the Kobold storyteller is not here. But speaking of, Stiff Snap, by the way, is just missing. I have no idea. I mean, he just was not here when you woke up. When you got it. When you dug yourself out.
Impressive feat for him.
He's under the pile, and he's just his legs sticking out. He's unconscious. Let's just go with that.
Mm-hmm.
He's very rotund, so maybe he bounced down a different corridor.
Yes. None of you particular anything. So that doesn't make much sense to you.
Mhm.
I'm going to assume it was a very long time ago. So, what's the deal with the lamp?
Oh, yes. Oh, it's my home. It's the comfiest lamp in the treasure pile. Or it
I'll take
was.
your
Look at the poor
I'll take your
thing. It's
word
been
for it.
dented and bent. Why you can barely. Yeah, why I don't think you can even fit the lid back on again.
Damn
But
dragon.
it'll all be worth it. It'll be worth
I
it.
just-
Even the shoes, if I can find him.
I just look at my smoldering sticks behind my back, and I just start whistling. Go.
Fortunately, the doll appears entirely consumed with thoughts of vengeance, and is not noticing you.
Yeah, the guilt is just eating me up because I like pyromancy, but I don't like killing people. Obviously.
Luckily, this is a doll and not a person.
Oh, I feel less guilty then.
So I would feel terrible taking your vengeance with my own hands. Could we maybe take you on our adventures? We'll get you out of this cave, you can show us the exit, and we will bring you to this prince so you can introduce him to his doom?
Yes, yes, yes. Where are we?
That's a good question, my friends.
That is our question to you.
We
I
are lost.
Hmm.
I don't know what this is like. This was like we're in the lower caverns.
You have a name for it. That's more than us.
Well, yeah, I mean, just the lower caverns. They stretch away forever underneath the mountain, inhabited by all sorts of nasty things, monsters of every kind, creeping and crawling in the dark, slinking in the shadows of the great dragon.
Slinking and creeping?
Cozy.
Mhm.
Yes, and slithering.
Wow, can you show me one of these monsters?
I don't.